the weight of a nation's gaze, the unforgiving glare of the spotlight. Hunter Biden, son of the president, found himself engulfed, not by policy debates, but by the long arm of the law. A presidential family facing felony charges. Unthinkable? In the annals of American politics, the unthinkable often finds its way to center stage. Hunter Biden, a name synonymous with privilege and power, now carried the taint of scandal. The charges, stemming from a gun purchase, sent shockwaves through Washington and beyond. How could the son of the leader of the free world be embroiled in such a controversy? The accusations painted a picture of recklessness, of a disregard for the law that felt jarringly at odds with the image of his father, the president. The story, like a wildfire, spread through the media, consuming everything in its path. Was this a simple case of a man and his demons? Or was there something more, something darker, lurking beneath the surface? The public, hungry for answers, watched with bated breath as the drama unfolded. At the heart of the maelstrom lay a firearm, a purchase shrouded in controversy. Hunter Biden, according to the charges, had lied on a federal firearms transaction record, a felony offense. The details, laid bare in court documents, were damning. The prosecution alleged that Hunter Biden, while struggling with addiction, had falsely claimed he was not using illegal drugs at the time of purchase. A blatant lie, they argued, intended to circumvent the law. Adding fuel to the fire was a proposed plea deal, a deal that would have allowed Hunter Biden to avoid jail time. The deal, met with outrage by some, was seen as a blatant example of a two-tiered justice system, one for the powerful and one for everyone else. The judge, in a stunning rebuke, rejected the initial plea deal, throwing the case into further chaos. The nation watched, captivated, as the legal battle raged on. The echoes of Watergate, of Lewinsky, of every political scandal that had rocked the nation, reverberated in the Hunter Biden case. The ingredients were familiar: power, privilege, and the potential for abuse. Comparisons to past scandals were inevitable, each pundit and politician drawing parallels that suited their narrative. Was this another case of a politician's son getting a free pass? Or was it, as some argued, a case of overreach, of a politically motivated prosecution? The public, bombarded with information and misinformation, struggled to make sense of it all. The case, like a Rorschach test, revealed more about the viewer than the subject itself. One thing was certain: the Hunter Biden scandal had tapped into something deep within the American psyche, a wellspring of cynicism and distrust in those who wield power. The political fallout from the Hunter Biden case was swift and brutal. Republicans, sensing an opportunity to wound President Biden, seized on the scandal with fervor. Congressional hearings were launched, investigations initiated, each designed to keep the story alive and inflict maximum political damage. Democrats, caught on the defensive, struggled to contain the fallout. Some circled the wagons, defending Hunter Biden and accusing Republicans of a witch hunt. Others, fearing the political cost, distanced themselves, calling for accountability and transparency. The media, fueled by the controversy, provided a constant drumbeat of coverage. Every development, every twist and turn was dissected and debated ad nauseum. The case, once a legal matter, had become a full-blown political circus. The nation, already deeply divided, found itself further polarized by the scandal. Trust in institutions, already at a low point, eroded even further. Behind the headlines, beyond the political maneuvering, lay a family grappling with the consequences. President Biden, a man who had known his share of personal tragedy, now faced another crucible, this time with the nation as witness. The president, steadfast in his love for his son, found himself in the unenviable position of balancing his role as father and leader of the free world. The strain, evident in his public appearances, was palpable. The Biden family, once a symbol of resilience and unity, found themselves under siege. The scandal, a constant reminder of Hunter Biden's struggles, cast a long shadow over their lives. The human toll of the scandal, often lost in the political back and forth, was impossible to ignore. The Biden family, like countless families before them, were learning the hard way that the price of power is often paid in pain. The Hunter Biden gun scandal, a story of privilege, recklessness, and the corrosive influence of power, is far from over. The legal battle continues, its outcome uncertain. The political fallout, like a shockwave, continues to ripple outward. Will this scandal be a footnote in history or a turning point in American politics? Will it lead to meaningful reforms or simply fuel the fires of cynicism and division? Only time will tell. One thing is certain, the Hunter Biden saga is a stark reminder that even in the most powerful families, personal demons and the weight of expectations can have devastating consequences. It is a cautionary tale for our times, a reminder that no one, not even the president's son, is above the law.